We love you guys. Give us a follow and maybe share our videos with someone you love as well. And boom, all day long. This video is super fun. That was the third person angle, and here's the first person, boom, of that same big lionfish. I was super excited to nail this guy. Later on in this video, you see a time when I actually miss a big one like that a few times. Oh, it was such a pain in the butt. I hate missing fish. Sometimes it's just kind of tough. We make it look pretty easy, but it's pretty difficult to do what we're doing. There's a lot of elements that make it kind of difficult. But look at this gorgeous nurse shark. He's got a couple of friends, some very tiny remora. And look at those. Those are some Creole parrotfish, or Creole wrasse, I should say. Look at him go. That was a cool little angle, getting him right from below. And there's Alex also filming. Let's see if I can pick this guy off. We get the small lionfish. We get the big lionfish. We get all invasive lionfish. I don't even want to go diving if there's no lionfish to kill. In the Caribbean, anyway. I barely got this guy, as you can see. I just got him with one of the tines right through the side of his fin. That happens quite often, actually, given the old hang 10 turtle groovy sign. Speed forward here, and look at this guy's on the edge. I barely pick him off. Boom. Perfect little shot. These guys are small, and you can really tell how small they are in this third person view. See how I load the pole spear like that? See if I can get this one. Now, people say, let me show them hunting. But that was them hunting. When they sit there like that, boom, got him out from underneath. They are slowly stalking fish. They're very slow-moving fish, and they don't swim forward and grab fish like a lot of other species. Like the barracuda waits and then shoots out and slams them. These guys slowly stalk. In that little hole by where that can was, there was a cool little mantis shrimp. It was really neat to see. And then we ended up seeing this curious little hawksbill. He wasn't too freaked out by us. Although the other day I ran into one that was super freaked out. I've never had a hawksbill more freaked out than this dude. He was turning his shell to me to protect himself, just going really fast. I felt kind of bad for the little bugger. This one's a little bit older, pretty good size. Let's see if it's a female or a male. What do you guys think? Let's see that tail. The tail's kind of medium length. It could very well be a male. It might just be a short-tailed male, but it could be a female. That's right in between. What do you guys think? Usually the male has the longer tail because they can wrap their tail around the female, and that's how they mate. And you can also tell by looking at their fins, their flippers. Sometimes their flippers will have like bigger hooks if it's a male and smaller hooks if it's a female. That was a great shot. Now, see, the fish don't always die immediately, so we take them back on the boat and we get them on ice as soon as possible. You see how I'm keeping my hands away from these fish. If you get your hands anywhere near these fish, there's a much higher chance of you getting poked. See how I switched? I got the bigger, boom, I had the bigger loop in my hand, and I want the smaller one for this because the bigger loop's a backup, the bigger band, and I prefer the smaller one. It has a faster shot. So you see I'm always kind of going for that shorter one. It makes it shoot a lot faster when it's shorter. It has a lot more tension. Let's see if I got him. Oh, he's way under there. Sometimes they get away and these are their little holes that they can hide in. There, I picked him off. There's our reel hanging there. Alex is filming and he's got the line going all the way to the surface. And at the top there's a flag. You'll see some of our videos. We like to hand up the flag when we come in, and we hand up our zookeeper and our spear and our underwater scooter. You can see I have 2 GoPros hanging there, a flashlight. I've got 3 different knives. It's good to have redundancy when you dive. If you dive with just one knife, what happens if you lose it and then you need a knife? Same thing with your tanks or your regulators. Look at this guy. This is a scorpion fish. These are native to this area. There are hundreds of different types of scorpion fish in the world. And lionfish are part of this family. Look at how grumpy he looks. He's so grumpy all the time. They're actually a little bit more venomous than the lionfish, but they have much shorter spines. And I've never been poked by one because I try not to touch anything. And also, I try not to, I obviously don't shoot those guys. I only shoot lionfish. Alex and I just go out here and get a lionfish when we're on my boat. and we were on the South Florida diving headquarters boat this time here out of Boynton Beach. And boom! He was turning to where he could kind of see me, so I got the shot right before he could realize I was coming. Usually I like to come from above with the shots, boom, just like that. I don't want them to see me coming, otherwise they have a better chance of scooting away and, you know, getting out of the shot. Occasionally I will miss a shot, even right from above. Like here's the one where I miss a bunch of times. He's on to me. See how he's swimming away? He just had an inkling that I was coming to get him, and psych, he just keeps jiving me. Boom! Third shot's a charm, though. I was super excited. Look at the size of that one. Remember earlier we had those little tiny ones on the spear? This guy was 20 times bigger than some of those tiny ones. So I was very excited. Oh, look at this fish. This is the bagfish. Sometimes we'll get bagfish. We'll get canned fish. We'll get fishing lure fish, anchor fish, rope fish. Boom. Oh, look at that shot. I almost hit another fish. You see how that fish is like, how dare you try to shoot me? It's what you call a soldier fish or squirrel fish. See that squirrel fish? He's freaked out and then almost hit him. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to. He just came right out of nowhere, but I didn't touch him. It was too close though. I don't like that. I do have a video of where I nicked the tail of a fish, and I felt really bad for that little guy. I don't know what the heck, you know. I didn't see him. It was very well camouflaged, but he will live. Look at this red grouper. People ask a lot of times, do you ever hit other fish? And one time I hit a small, tiny little minnow-sized fish, and I felt really bad, but look at this cornet fish. Look at this, the beautiful, vibrant blue spots covering this fish. They are they're just glowing like they're lit up by actual light. And these guys do hunt lionfish when they're very, very tiny, but not so much in this area because they don't know that they are, you know, food necessarily. They didn't evolve with them in this side of the world. Let's see if I got this guy. Boom. Even though they're the same species that are on other parts of the world, it's just, you know, these ones in this area for thousands and thousands of years didn't evolve here, so they don't really know. I shot that guy, knocked him out, he was dead, but then he was stuck inside the barrel sponge, so I went and got the other ones, and then I came back to him afterwards. There's another one. I knew he wasn't going anywhere, see, he's still in the barrel. And then I pick him off and throw him in there. It's, boom, look at that little guy. It's a pretty crazy thing. You hit him right in the head, sometimes it just knocks him clean out. There's Alex, my photographer / lionfish spotter. I'm going to reel up some of this line because it's getting a little long. Look at that scrawled filefish. These guys actually have a trigger on their head as well that shows their agitation if you come near them. They're very curious though. They like to steal bait off of people's hooks if they're a fisherman, and they're attracted by the smell of the lionfish. They'll sometimes peck at our spear tip, seeing if there's a little bit of, you know, food on there. They smell it and they just think, oh, there's got to be some sort of food here. There's Alex doing a little trick. That shows the scooter, you can just set it to the on position and then change the speed. See, you sped it up there for a sec? You can change the speed and it stays set where you set it. He's filming that filefish. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's an incredible piece of equipment for us to use. It allows us to go hands-free and be able to use both of our hands to hunt lionfish, or in my case, to film while I'm hunting lionfish, which is a big bonus. So once again, guys, these guys are invasive lionfish. We wouldn't kill these fish if they weren't bad for the environment. But by killing this fish, we're saving thousands upon millions and millions of other fish. And here I am blowing a couple bubble rings. I practice these bubble rings when I'm on dive trips typically. I don't like to do them when I'm by myself. But here we go. Try it again. Got a little gross spit there. That one was a pretty good one. Let's try another one. Now that's a solid ring. Look at that. It looks like metal. It's kind of cool. Look at how the bubbles kind of get pulled around the edge. If you get a jellyfish caught in that vortex of the spin, it will spin the jellyfish round and round and round if it's small enough. It was pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a few in a row here. There's a decent one. Let's do another. It's just really cool looking. In the beginning of the video, this was in reverse. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Give us that follow, give us some comments, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much.